Hello, GamingMagic13 here.
And GroupUnicorn71.
And welcome back to our Halo Infinite versus... Well, last time we started doing some more stuff on the second island of the open world. And today, we're probably going to be doing more of that. One of us might get to Excavation Site today. I'm not sure what your plans are for this video, but it'll probably be a while before I get to Excavation Site.
Yeah, same. I may spend one more episode, like, doing all the quests around it. And then I'll probably get to it.
Guys, one thing I don't want to... Because there's a lot of Banished Outposts. There's 4 here. There's 4 Banished Outposts in this one section of the map. And I might take out all of them, I'm not sure. But one thing I definitely don't want to do is I do not want to take care of... I don't want to go to, you know, the northmost part of the map on that tiny little self-contained island?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go there yet. Just because it's so far...
I don't think you can get there unless you have a Banshee. Because I tried to, like, grapple to it sometimes, and, like, I would just, like... It just, like, lock you out of it.
Okay, well then, maybe not.
That makes any sense.
Oh, no, it makes sense. I'm just... Yeah,
like, you can't hop between islands unless you, like, go through either a main source or, have a Wasp or a Banshee. Which is kind of annoying, but I kind of also see why they do that.
Yeah, I will say this, there's very few invisible walls. You have to try really hard to find an invisible wall, in this game. I think there's one that blocks you off from being able to fly, because one thing I tried to do when I first got the Wasp, or sorry, when I first got in a Banshee for the first time and I started to fly around the map, the first thing I tried to do was I tried to see how far I could push the boundaries, and I got really far, but it stopped me before I got to the east of... I don't know if you listen to the audio logs, so you might not know what I mean by this, but you know the spine thing? They refer to it as the spine in the audio logs. That sort of spine-like structure in the middle of the map that leads up to the Silent Auditorium?
Yeah.
So... east of that is the story section where you go to the House of Reckoning and fight Escharum and Jaeger Dama and all that. There's an invisible wall that stops you from getting there for obvious reasons. But that's the only one I could find while flying around, which is pretty impressive. So that's there's that. But beyond that, I didn't find any.
All these guys have skewers or something?
Which thing are you doing? Jester
Fob
Squad?
Something. No, it's a Fob.
Oh, Fob Bravo?
I think.
Is it the one that's near Jester Squad? Like northwest
Bravo,
of...
Bravo.
Okay, yeah. So, that's the, I think they do all have skewers, actually. I'm pretty sure basically everyone there does indeed have a skewer. Because I just took that one back at the end of the last episode. Oh, don't flip. Oh, we flipped.
Yeah, they all have skewers, but they're just killing me with the Magler currently, and it's very unfair.
I'm currently going HVT hunting. I just took out Thev Sabarum, and now I'm going for Balcarus. My Razorback is probably going to blow up any minute now, but I'm going to make the most of it while it's still not blown up. My plan is basically charge in there and hope for the best.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was almost really bad.
Oh, I think we're dead. Yep, okay. So, he tried to hijack me out of my vehicle, and in doing so, the Marines shot him, but they all have explosive weaponry. So, bye-bye Razorback. Because obviously shooting him on the front of the Razorback... Oh, it's gonna happen again. Oh, no. Well, he's dead. It worked. I thought that would blow up the Razorback, but somehow it didn't. Alright, now we kill everyone else. Now everybody else goes kaboom. I'm gonna need you to shoot your weapons there, Marines. Oh, crap. Alright. Getting out. Abandoning the Razorback. That was a waste of a skewer shot. Okay, we actually made that work. Except for that one elite that's now dead. Nice. Wow, okay, the Razorback and all my Marines just survived both HVT encounters. Of course, it's also on fire, so it probably won't last much longer, but it still survived for the most part. Oh, no. I might have spoken too soon. There's a giant brute charging toward... Oh, my God. Yeah, nope, we're still alive. We're hanging on by a thread.
One less member of Banished Command to worry about. I bet the rest of the brass are terrified of you. And if not...
Like, if you could see my Razorback right now, it just looks like a giant steampunk machine with how much it's smoking. But we're still alive. So that's all that matters at the end of the day. We're still kicking it. Okay, now then.
What's the Razorback again?
It's the, it looks like a Warthog, except instead of having a turret on the back, it just has a bunch of passenger seats for Marines to sit in.
Oh, okay, I think I know.
It kind of looks like the Troop Transport Hog from Halo 3, if you remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I think I can visualize it.
I originally wasn't a fan of it. Like, when they first announced it was coming out, I think I mentioned this last time. I just saw it as another version of the Troop Transport Hog and was kind of like, do we really need this? The Troop Transport Hog kind of sucked in Halo 3. But you know what? It has pleasantly surprised me in this game. I thought for sure it was going to suck, but it doesn't, somehow. Okay, actually, I guess if my Razorback's still alive, I didn't need to come here. I could have just gone straight to the next thing, which I believe is a propaganda tower right there that I can go get. Okay. I wanted to prioritize, in case anyone watching is curious as to why I just went from Thev Sabarum all the way to the west to go kill Balkris, and then all the way back to the east to go take out to go get this propaganda tower, and then go rescue Thunder Squad. It's because I was expecting that my Marines were going to die at either one of those HVTs, so I wanted to take out the harder stuff first, and then if they died, then I knew I could take out all the rest of the stuff, like the squad and the propaganda tower, without the Marines, but I wanted to try to prioritize the hardest stuff first, which is why I did it in the kind of backwards order that I did. It seems to have worked out, but, you know, remains to be seen. Okay. So I believe... Oh, we're going over the side. I'm going to try to leave my Marines parked, like, right here. Unless I can get them up here, which it looks like I actually might be able to. Alright, cool. I will say this. Marines aren't programmed to shoot propaganda towers, so I always have to get out and, like, manually shoot the thing myself, which is kind of unfortunate, but we make it work. Alright, I got Thev Sabarum, the propaganda tower, and Balkris. So now I'm gonna go on a quest to rescue Thunder Squad, which I think should be... I can mark it on the map right there. And away we go. Also, my Razorback is currently missing a wheel. The front left wheel is just not... It's just gone. So I'm currently driving on 3 wheels. But we're still kicking it. We're still working somehow against all odds. Alright. Oh my god! Hey, Elite. Nice knowing you, pal. He took a skewer to the face. I'll hold on to this for the time being. Or do I want a rocket launcher? Actually, why take one over the other when I can just have both? Our loadout is currently volatile skewer rocket launcher. Just double power weapon. Which means that anything in this cave guarding Thunder Squad is not gonna stand much of a chance. That's because I think when you did Thunder Squad, were there any brutes or was it just like infantry? Like jackals and grunts?
I think it was just infantry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is just all that's in this cave is just the infantry. So, oh no. Oh, I wasn't far enough away from the plasma grenade. That's unfortunate. That is mighty unfortunate.
I thought I killed... Oh. It gave me a hit marker saying that I killed this jackal sniper, but he didn't die.
So I'm gonna take a random guess as to what you're doing right now. By chance, are you currently at the Armory of Reckoning?
No.
Ooh, I thought I had him there. I thought
I'm doing another HVT.
Ah. Is it the one with 2 ghosts?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
It's a really annoying one.
The, what's it? The only reason I thought you went to the Army of Reckoning is because your path movement in my head was Jester Squad and then Fa Bravo, which is going in a northwest fashion, and then slightly further northwest of that is the next Banished Outpost, so I thought you kept going in that manner, which is why I made that assumption. But it appears I was incorrect. I still stand by my logic being sound, though. What still survived? Oh, nothing. Cool.
The squad made it. Thanks to you.
So here's the thing. I think I've rescued too many Marines to even fit in my Razorback anyway. I think I'm out of seats in the car.
No.
So some of them are gonna have to walk, unfortunately. It's all in service of getting me some valor and rescuing some Marines in the process. So is there a Spartan Corps near Thunder Squad, or actually I think it's just the I think there's an armor locker up near here, maybe? Maybe. Go climb the mountain and see if I can find an armor locker. It might be...
Wait, hold this idiot. There it is.
Let's go mountain climbing. Ugh. I believe there's an armor locker somewhere near the squad, like up on the mountain. Then I'm gonna go see if I can get. Because I could also be totally. Oh my god! No, don't. Equipment switcher is the bane of my existence. I swear to God. I don't know, how often have you used the threat sensor since you got it from Shacklock's tower?
I've used it a lot more than I did in my first playthrough. It's probably because I upgraded a little bit more.
Yeah, upgrading the threat sensor makes it a lot more viable, especially once you get the max upgrade. But the only thing, because something I hear a lot of people say is, I don't use the other equipment pieces because I hate the equipment switcher, which is unfortunate because they are very, very useful. But it's totally understandable why someone wouldn't want to wrestle with this stupid thing. Oh, wow. I got sniped out of my, I was in the attack map, and then I got sniped in the process.
Nice.
Unfortunate timing. I cannot aim to save my life, apparently. I'm trying to look at the tab map to see where I'm even trying to go right now. It might be... I might be going on a wild goose just trying to find this armor locker.
Oh yeah, some of the armor lockers are also in caves, and it's really weird and annoying.
Don't bulldog me to death, please. Did you get... Because there's one, I think, on the mountain. Like, near, Foxhound Squad or whatever. Did you get that, or did you not get it when you went up the mountain?
Armor locker? I haven't got any of the armor lockers yet. Or I've gotten a few, but I'm not prioritizing them. Just so I could take a wasp eventually and
mop them up later.
Yeah. I just died to this stupid ghost, man. The ghosts are so annoying. So annoying.
The ghosts are indeed... I guess my only tip I have is to try to hijack them if you can, but I know that's kind of hollow advice, because I imagine you've tried to do that.
Yeah.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I think I'm wasting a lot of time going on a wild goose chase for an armor locker I just cannot find. So you...
I killed this guy.
Is it perhaps over here?
There we go.
There's a gravity hammer. Guess I'll take that. Why not? Oh. Is that a victim for my gravity hammer? Sure is. Oh my god! I can't aim to save my life. That was a panic attack and a half. I picked up a gravity hammer off the wall. Suddenly, an invisible elite just charged toward me. Fortunately, gravity hammer won out in the end, but it was a scary moment in the process. Is it over here? Where is this damn thing? I think I might just be going on a goose chase for a whole lot of nothing, honestly.
Yeah, I did that too. My first playthrough. Because I thought the armor lockers would give you, like, I thought it was like, when I first started, I thought it was like, kind of like, not Destiny, but like something similar where you could like upgrade your armor pieces. So I thought that's what the lockers were used for. And then 3 seconds later, I realized, oh,
it's just cosmetics.
Like, yeah.
Which I will say, it is nice that there is an incentive to actually, because it's nice that there's stuff that you can get by playing and not just locked behind microtransactions. But it is very jarring to see something that's described on the map as an armor locker, and then you open up the locker and there's no armor inside it.
Yeah.
And I get, because it's not all armor, it's some of it is like coatings and stuff. But if you call it an armor locker, maybe put something inside it other than just a symbol that says this is an armor locker. Also, is this Razorback just stuck? Can we?
Where the hell do I get in here?
Let me guess. Are you getting the Spartan core north of Fa Bravo?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit of annoying to try to find out how to start that mission. Also, dear God, this Razorback is stuck on a goddamn rock. Please get unstuck. There we go. Finally. Oh, did I get it stuck somewhere else? Now, man, this is just not my episode, is it? Things just keep going. Okay, fine. We're walking. Screw it. I give up. We're walking to the next objective. I've thrown in the towel. I got the Razorback stuck on a rock, and I couldn't get it unstuck from the rock. Then I got it stuck inside, like, the lip. I went over a ledge and got stuck between the ledge and a tree. And then it's like, alright, well, I guess I'll just die then. No Razorback for me.
What? Oh my God, I spawned so far away from it. Didn't even give me a checkpoint for killing like 90% of the enemies.
It would seem this episode is going poorly for both of us, because I have had a bit of a rough start today.
Including decrypted UNSC transmissions and triangulation data. They track Marines here.
Anything nearby? Hello. Goodbye. Oh, chain reaction. I am now doing the Hornet Abolition, which you did the end of the last episode.
Yeah, it wasn't that difficult.
I'm hoping I'll be able to catch a break with this one after the bit of a tumultuous start to the video so far. Oh God, I just got cornered. I don't know where the armor. I could have sworn there was supposed to be a locker up on the mountain somewhere, but sadly I could not find it. So I'll find it later. So my mantra, for the most part, is just to leave things for later until I get the Wasp unlocked. But I decided to break it for that one instance, try to find, because I thought it was gonna be right there, and then when I realized it was not right there, it was too late. I had already lost too much time. But it's fine. I can make up time elsewhere. Alright, elites. Have a little bit of that. Oh God, Jesus, man. Taking the hammer might have screwed me over. I might be getting a little bit too aggressive with this thing. Oh.
Did help me.
What happened?
Is there an invisible elite here? I'm so confused.
The threat sensor might be able to help you find one if there is.
Yeah, I have it on,
Jesus.
but it's still like appearing on my map. Really weird.
In the interest of heavily dating the video... Okay, it is taking a long time for my game to load. Don't know why. In the interest of heavily dating the video some more, oh my... Yeah, this is just not the episode for either of us. Things are... It sounds like things are going bad over there, and they're going bad over here as well. This has not been a stellar start for me. Trying to find the armor locker gave me...
I just got everything.
Trying to find the armor locker...
Struggle.
Trying to find the armor locker gave me issues, and now the Horned Abolition is just the first enemy... Am I stuck? I'm stuck. It's so defeating when you get stuck by a plasma grenade because there's nothing you can do. Yeah. You're just dead. But for some reason, it's taking an exceptionally long time to load back in after I die, which makes it a bit more frustrating. What I was gonna say is that in the interest of, or at the risk of heavily dating the video more than we already have. God, I can't aim for crap. I cannot aim for. Okay. In the interest of dating the video more than we already have, Capcom filed a trademark for Apollo. I didn't. The article I read was very vague. I don't know if they were trademarking just the character Apollo Justice or the game itself, but it's a game that hasn't gotten a release on modern gen hardware. It's been relegated to mobile devices and the handheld like DS and 3DS things up until now. So we're hopeful that means it's gonna get that it and its sequels are gonna get ported to the Switch, but because this doesn't mean much to you, so it's odd for me to bring it up right now. But the reason I want to segue in this is because I'm also in the process of making a, well, at the time this comes out, it will probably already be done. But I'm in the process, at the time of recording this, I'm in the process of making a series or video, undecided yet, kind of reviewing that game and going over it in great detail. But what's kind of stopping me from wanting to fully commit to doing so is the fact that if the trademark renewal truly could possibly mean that they might be looking to re-release it on modern hardware, that means that if I wait, I could have the potential to be able to record high-definition footage, or like full 1080p widescreen on like the Xbox Series X and stuff like that, as opposed to the lesser, lackluster quality footage you would get by recording on the DS or the mobile devices. But it's not confirmed that that's actually going to be a thing. It's not confirmed that it's actually going to be released. So but there was also a leak a while ago saying that they might have been working on a collection for those games to be ported to modern gen consoles. So it's just a struggle of, do you wait to make your series until for running on the off chance that it actually ends up being a thing and you can get the higher quality, you can record high definition footage to support what you're talking about? Or do you just assume that it's not going to come out because currently it's not been announced? Because there's the obvious risk there is that you could be left waiting in limbo forever and end up with just it never coming out and waiting for a product that'll never be actually released. So it's just it's a back and forth battle as to whether I actually want to wait for it or if I want to just get it out the door. Because with my luck, what'll happen is I'll release the video. And then the day of, or like the day afterwards, Capcom will be like, "Hey, guess what just got announced?" And I'll be like, "God damn it! Worst timing in the world." Especially given how badly this episode has gone for me so far, luck is clearly not on my side. Oh, that's an elite right there. That's gonna kill me. Damn it! I stuck him, but because he rolled, because the AI is actually intelligently programmed, he rolled towards me after I stuck him, so he took me down with him. Which is frustrating. Very frustrating, as a matter of fact. I'm making so many mistakes. So many mistakes are being made. So many sloppy, beginner-level mistakes are being made right now. Grunts, stay away from me. You do not want to piss me off right now, Grunts and Jackals. Now is not the time. But so I've done that for other series, like for my Free Guy for my Free Guy video, I waited to talk about that movie until it came out on Blu-ray so I could get high definition clips from the movie instead of just using what was available in trailers or through other means. that would be of lesser quality. So, I've done it before, but the difference there is that there's a standard window that movies will always come out a few months after its initial theater release on DVD and Blu-ray and 4K and digital and all that stuff. So you're guaranteed to be able to view it afterwards in a certain reasonable amount of time. But with this game, Capcom's very non-committal with their, or not, maybe that's the wrong word, but there's no lead up to their announcements. It'll just be announced and then it'll be too late at that point. So there's no way to know for sure whether it's going to be confirmed until it actually gets announced, at which point I'll probably have already released the video. So it's just a struggle I have to commit to. Which, by the way, on the subject of movie releases, does it bother you at all that movies are like the only medium that you have to purchase them twice in order to own them forever?
What do you mean by that? Like, movie, you have to watch the movie in the theater and then buy them? Or?
So, what I mean is, like, for games, books, any form, any, like, painting or art form or sculpture or music, anything like that, when it releases, you can buy it once and it's yours forever. Whereas movies, if you want to be able to rewatch that or anything like that multiple times, you pay once for the ticket to see it in the theater, and then you pay again to own it digitally or on Blu-ray afterwards. And it's always bugged me that that's the way that is, because every other form of art doesn't operate that way. And I feel like with the rise of streaming services, especially in the current time of the pandemic, it's left me wondering what the inevitable fate of movie theaters actually is, like whether they will ultimately become not necessarily irrelevant, but sort of fade out of existence and popularity compared to the rise of streaming services. Because they've always been just they've always been the only form of media that has to be purchased twice to own forever.
They named this guy Bip-Bap?
Oh, that's the guy with all the shock weapons, yeah.
Why would they name him Bip-Bap?
Well, he's a grunt. I think it's a fitting name for a grunt.
It's a funny name.
Yeah, and that's kind of what grunts are all about. Like, grunts have always been defined by their sort of humor and their playful banter in combat. Like, if you actually listen to some of the propaganda towers, it is hilarious to listen to their dialogue.
Yeah, the propaganda towers are hilarious.
I think after you destroy enough of them, one of them even just, like, begs the chief to not destroy the tower anymore, so that he doesn't get fired from his job, because if there's no towers, there's no propaganda to spread anymore. It's just fun to listen to. And I think after you beat the game, it talks about how, like, he has no one left to report to now that Escherum's dead. Oh, spoilers, Escherum dies. Not that anyone's watching this.
No way!
Not that anyone's watching this that hasn't already played. Also not that you couldn't have predicted that, but... Because, like, there was during the, before the game launched, there was a sort of preview stream they did showing off some campaign gameplay. I didn't watch it because I wanted to go into the campaign as blind as I possibly could have I wanted to know as little about the campaign as possible going into it, because I wanted to be totally surprised by everything that happened. And I'm glad I didn't, because like there were no story spoilers or anything like that, but it did show off some levels that I would have liked to experience blind. So I'm glad I waited. But one thing they said that I don't really think warranted kickback was that they said... they showed off the first outpost of the game, which was Outpost Tremonius, and they said after Chief beats Tremonius, you come to this outpost. Or I think they say something like, this is Outpost Tremonius after he fell at the hands of the Chief, and then people got up in arms about it. It's like, Tremonius is the first boss of the game that they show in the trailer. Like, they show his name in the trailer. Did you think that he was going to survive the Chief? In what timeline did you think that was going to happen? Like, it'd be one thing if they said at the end of the game, after you kill the Harbinger, because that's the villain of the game. You never know. She could have been kept around for a future sequel or anything like that. But Tremonius was a boss they showed in the game, like in one of the trailers, as the first boss you face off against. Obviously, he was going to die. I don't know that would have something to get up in arms about, but, you know, I guess different strokes for different folks. Anyway, I finally made it past, I finally stopped failing, and I'm actually further into the Horn of Abolition now. I'm in the, you know that 1 billion wall of turrets?
I think so.
It's the same building that has the actual Horn of Abolition.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've finally made it there. Although the turret's never actually activated.
Panels are exposed. Now we just have to.
Which is interesting.
Not good. Banished reinforcements inbound, Chief.
Alright, banished reinforcements are inbound, which means I'm about to die horribly in lots of danger. You know, I should have destroyed. Oh my god! Hi. Jesus, funny story. I grabbed a shot coil, I walked outside the building, and then outside around the corner was a brute, a rampaging brute that came to bite my face off. And I died immediately.
Nice.
So that's cool. Fortunately, the checkpoint places me right before. Oh my god, a sword! How about we don't? How about we don't? How about we don't there, Elite? I'll take your sword, though. I'll happily accept that sword. I should probably get a Ravager.
So fucking annoying these people are, man. They're so annoying.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, I have the worst checkpoint.
The turret's finally activated, in case you were wondering. They finally started shooting me, but, I might have interrupted you. Are you still doing Bip-Bap?
Yes, but I kill all the enemies, I start focusing on Bip-Bap, and then apparently one enemy I haven't killed just does me in.
Yeah, those are always the most frustrating instances. That was me for the first part of Horde of Abolition. Was I take out so many of them, and then I just get screwed over at the last second by that one enemy you miss. Alright. This thing is coming down. There's one. That's a phantom.
3 more to go.
How many Ravager shots? Okay. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of jackals. I haven't been keeping track. I don't think I've gotten a checkpoint yet, which is concerning to me. Do not think I've gotten a checkpoint. Which means I might have to do all this over again if I fail. Oh, no. Did you have any problems with... Because they send, like, a new wave of enemies after every single one of the power cells that you destroy from the propaganda tower thing at the top of Horn of Abolition. You know that?
Wait, can you repeat that? I just died again to this stupid video.
Fair enough. So for the Horn of Abolition, you have to destroy the 4 power cells at the top of the giant propaganda tower thing at the Horn of Abolition. Like, the whole idea is you destroy the 4... Okay, so it's after each one you destroy... Oh, yep, the checkpoint... Wow. God, okay. So, what I was just talking about is the fact that the, I was gonna say, they send a new wave of enemies after every power cell you destroy. I was gonna ask you had any problems with that, and then I was gonna mention that I'm afraid it's gonna send me back to before I start any of this if I die. And sure enough, I destroyed 2 of the power cells, and then I died, and now it sent me back to before it, like before any of the. I destroyed even a single one of them.
Now we just have to.
Yeah, checkpoints in this game are really annoying sometimes. Dude, how's this guy's disruptor so good? Like, he just shoots the floor next to me and I die.
Here's the thing with checkpoints in this game. More often than not, Infinite's checkpoints are really, really good. They're usually really good about giving you a lot of checkpoints in the same battle. They're usually really good about that, which only further exacerbates the instances where it doesn't do that. Because, like, if a game always gives you bad checkpoints, that's sort of like, yep, here's another bad checkpoint. But in a game where it almost always gives you the, like, really good ones, it stings harder, I think, when it gives you a bad one, because it's almost like a betrayal of the game to have done so well for so long, only to drop the ball with a couple instances, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the higher the highs, the lower the lows, I guess is a good way to put it. Like, just, case in point, I just got 2 checkpoints without even killing anything. Whereas, that last part, I got sent back to the beginning of the section with no checkpoints whatsoever. So it depends. Okay, give me this shot coil. Where's that commando? Are you the commando? I'm not sure. But that's a sniper of some... Oh, behind me! Oh, behind me! Okay. Sniper's on top of the building. Understood. Now I know what I gotta deal with.
Christ. Finally killed an idiot.
Bip-Bap's finally dead. Ow.
Bip-Bap is finally dead. Jesus Christ. Bip-Bap is so annoying.
Yeah, you know how you said you didn't have many problems with the Horn of Abolition?
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I have had the same lucky experiences, because the snipers on top of the building combined with the waves. I was gonna ask if you had any problems with the waves that keep getting dropped off after each power cell you destroy. Yeah, they're kind of kicking my ass right now.
Oh, I see.
I guess that's the thing about this series, is that some bits will give one of us problems that won't give the other of us problems. Like, for instance, Bluebell Squad gave me a hassle, whereas you did it effortlessly. You said you had problems with Thav Sabarim, the one with the HVT with the 2 ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that one first try, so it's different encounters will give each of us different problems. Like, one of us will do excellent at another that one of us will do poorly, and that kind of thing. Like, Jesus Christ, they are sending so many enemies my way in the Horn of Abolition. The thing is, if I had actually brought my Marines with me, this wouldn't have been a problem, I don't think. But my Razorback got stuck so many times, and because it got stuck, I just gave up on trying to take it with me any further, which means I couldn't actually take Marines with me into because they couldn't get down from on top of the mountain where they were, so they couldn't follow me into the thing.
Oh, I see.
I wasted a dynamo grenade on a jackal. I have spike grenades, okay. Come face me. Thanks for the stick. Nope. Stay away. Okay, any more snipers I gotta be worried about? Yep, there's one sniper over there. I gotta shoot down. Oh, they're not snipers, they just have, I think, manglers is what they... Oh, I threw a shot coil at a power cell that was already destroyed is what I did right there.
That's... ouch.
What's up? Excuse me.
There's a
Bulldog.
ghost in...
Bulldog. Sorry, I didn't say excuse me to you, I said it to this brute that appeared out of nowhere and started shotgunning me.
Okay.
It sounded rude. It's like, excuse me, what's happening to... I'm talking to you and you're not responding to me. That sounded rude, so I wanted to clarify that I was not addressing you. I was addressing this brute that appeared out of literally thin air.
UNSC personnel in this ring a little safer. They're still
Okay, I finally beat the Horn of Abolition after a lot of hassle.
the nerve center. Good work.
Now get me into this building and give me that Spartan core.
Oh my god, these grunts and their annoying grenades are so annoying, man. So annoying.
Yeah, grenades are like kryptonite. Now then. I think, okay. I think I know where I'm going for these. Not sure, but I'm gonna see if I can find out as I go through. Okay. Anyway, I was talking about Free Guy earlier in terms of waiting for footage to come out so I can get them. Did you actually see Free Guy when it came out?
I have not, but I have it on HBO. It just came out on. They just put it on HBO Max, so I may watch it just to see what it's about.
If it's on HBO Max, I'd say you could probably give it a shot, see what you think. But I don't have very high thoughts on that movie because it's heralded by many as the movie that understands video games. But it's filled with a lot of stereotypes and language that just tells me that the people who made the movie have never played a video game in their life. It feels very pandering in a lot of ways. But, you know, you're welcome to come to your own conclusions, of course. I don't want to bias you in one way or another before you watch it. Horn of Abolition is finally cleared out. So now I'm gonna go. I think now I'm gonna be playing catch up with you to go take out all the stuff that you just did, namely Jester Squad. You rescued them earlier. Now I'm gonna go rescue them. I think I'm probably going to be following you around for most, because you went from Jester Squad to Fob Bravo, and then you did Bip Bap afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you headed now?
I just did Fob Alpha, and I'm heading for Spartan.
By chance, is it the one that's directly southeast of Fob Alpha?
I think so.
Alright, let me give you a little pro tip. The marker is deceiving. It's gonna make you think the Spartan core is right there, but it's not. You have to go underground to get it.
Oh, yeah.
So just to... Since you got mixed up with the cave earlier, I wanted to give you a bit of a heads up on that one. Oh, I'm going into the thick of things here. Hey, everybody! How's life? I just yeeted myself over a mountain and I got launched straight into a very hazardous sniper situation. Oh no. Phantom inbound. What is this? I thought that was a weapon. Turns out it's not a weapon. Hey, one of you Marines, where are the Marines? Oh, there's one right there. Hey, Marine, take this weapon, please. Take this, thank you. Give me that. Oh, the cover's been blown.
Really? I have to kill this many enemies just for Spartan?
Yeah, that's a lengthy one. There's a lot of enemies underground and above ground. And I think there's even turrets there.
Yeah,
guarding
there's a turret here.
I think there's 3 turrets, actually. There's one, like, on top of the building. There's one on a plateau shortly beneath that building, or below that building. And then, oh my god, that is so many things, a Jester Squad. And then there's another one that's on the ground near some of the enemies. I think there's at least 3.
It's a bit much.
Okay. Get off that turret, grunt. Thank you. Anyone waiting for me over here? I should have grabbed the sniper. I should have grabbed the sniper when I had the chance. There's a sniper. There was a sniper in the lost area. I was considering whether I should get it. It's like, hey, should I get this sniper rifle? Nah, I'm probably gonna be up close and personal. Turns out a sniper would have been extremely beneficial for Jester Squad. Jesus. Don't let that shield regen. Nope. Thank you. Hey, Ghost, you want to 1v1 me? I'd love it if the Ghost could 1v1 me. So I can do that. Thank you. Oh, man. The grapple is a godsend when it comes to being able to hijack vehicles. Hold steady, everybody. Oh, shock damage. The Disruptor. People like to shit on the Disruptor a lot for being a crap weapon, but let me tell you, it is extremely effective. Specifically, it's stunning my vehicle over and over again. Specifically at that, it is exceedingly effective. I imagine you learned that firsthand because you just faced off against Bip Bap, and his weapon is a calcine Disruptor.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Like, you just shoot your feet, and I would just, like, take shock damage over time and die.
Yeah. It's even more annoying in a vehicle, because obviously shock damage stuns your vehicles, so... creates some annoyances there. Okay. So now, I'm gonna quickly warp all the way back to here, actually. Going back to the Redoubt of Sundering, which is like the second Banished Outpost you can take out. Tell you what's getting on my nerves is whenever you have a main mission to do, it doesn't really happen after you beat the game, because obviously when you beat the game, there's no more missions to do. But leading up to... like, if you're, like, right now, for instance, we have to go to, the main mission continues when we go to the excavation site, and that's what the weapon wants you to do, is she wants you to go to the excavation site. So every now and again, I don't know if it's happened to you, but she'll just say, don't forget, we have a really good lead on the main mission at the excavation site. Let's go do the excavation site.
Oh yeah, she does that.
And it's really, the most egregious example is in the Spire mission. I don't know why, but for some reason, specifically at the Spire, she just doesn't shut up about saying, okay, I'll just admit it, I really want to know what's inside that Spire, so let's go find out. And it's just like, just shut up, I'm doing side stuff, please. I know about the Spire. I know the Spire's there. You don't need to keep constantly reminding me every 5 seconds about the Spire. I promise you I will get there eventually. But, you know. Oh, no. Jesus. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, he didn't stick me. We're fine. He didn't stick me. We're okay. Where do you think you're going, Grunt? That's what I thought.
Oh my goodness. I have to kill this thing just for another Spartan core. Oh my god, there's a chopper. Oh my goodness.
Are you still doing that same Spartan core?
No, it's a different one. It's the one at like the top. Oh my god.
Oh, that one. Oh, you have my condolences. I'll send a notice to your family at your demise at the hands of that Spartan core.
Of the mountain.
Yeah,
damn checkpoint.
Yep. I'm getting flashbacks. I remember doing that one. That one's a nuisance. That one is absolutely a nuisance to do. Okay. I think I'm going to be playing catch-up with you here pretty soon. But first I'm going to go get that first. Why not? Calling this vehicle. Oh, Marine, get out of the way. You're going to get crushed if you don't move it.
Yeah, I've crushed a few Marines by accident.
I was actually going to ask if...
like, don't move.
I was going to ask if that ever happened to you, because you said you didn't use vehicles much in your first playthrough. So I was going to ask if you ever had any...
like the Wasp and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Wasp is... The Scorpion's the most brutal one, because they just die... There's no... Because with the Mongoose or the Warthog, there's enough wiggle room to where you might be able to survive. No. Scorpion, it's just it's too big. They will die if you don't get them out of the way. And usually I can try to...
I called in a Scorpion one time, for like, I think it was like 2 hunters. Like 2 red hunter,
oh yeah, Myriad.
In one area.
In like the swamp area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I called in. I died again. If it didn't give me a checkpoint, I'm gonna scream. I'm
gonna be real with you, it probably didn't. If it did, I'll be surprised.
Oh my goodness. I have to run up the mountain again.
Yeah, I have very distinct memories of that one specific Spartan core taking forever. Just, not even so much from the battle itself, just the transit time of trying to get up to the thing again and again.
Yeah. It's very annoying.
So I'll take this.
We'll probably be done with the episode by the time I get this.
We're about 48 minutes right now, so we're definitely closing in on the end.
Yeah.
I imagine, because I'm going for a Spartan core right now. I'm going for the same Spartan core you got.
Mm-hmm.
So, we'll see how it goes. Let's see if I can just, if I know how to get there. I gotta follow this path around to the right. And then I'll get inside. See where it goes from there. Yeah, it's really, the hardest part of this Spartan core is just finding out where you have to go. Because it's not very clear where the actual entrance to the building is. Initially. Alright, so I'll park the car, I think the exit's down here somewhere. So I'll probably park it around here-ish, so I can come get it later. I'll stop going up the mountain. And I'll bring all the Marines with me.
I died again. I fucking died again. That's crazy. All this for a fucking Spartan.
Yeah, it's a brutal encounter. Absolutely brutal encounter. But if you can get it, it's definitely worthwhile. Oh wow, the Arcane Sentinel Beam charges up real fast. Didn't even realize that. What's in this
Does
area?
the volatile skewer have a bigger drop-off than the normal skewer?
I think it does, actually. I think I've noticed that it feels like it drops off more than the regular one. I think the reason why is because it's more powerful, but harder to aim. I think that's the trade-off you make.
Oh, I see.
I think that's the case for a lot of the weapons. Like, for instance, the rapid-fire pulse carbine is really, really powerful, and it fires really, really quickly, but it also overheats much faster. So I think that's the trade-off you make for a lot of the upgraded HVT power weapons, which I think is fair. Because otherwise it might be just...
Because I remember using this skewer a bunch in campaign, but then when I got to multiplayer and tried to use the skewer, I was aiming way higher than I was supposed to.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Trying to compensate for the drop off.
I think, by the way, I think it's a totally fair balancing choice to make it that way, because otherwise, if the volatile skewer was just does more damage and then that's it, it would basically make the original skewer obsolete. Whereas now you have the choice of, you can have more power that overheats faster and then obviously has bigger drop-off, or you can have standard drop-off speed and standard overheat speed at the expense of damage. So I think it's a nice balancing act that they have going on there. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, also, I feel like it runs out of ammo much faster.
What runs out?
Well, right now I just used the Arcane Sentinel Beam, and I did it for just this one Spartan Core, and I'm already out of ammo for it. But I think, just generally speaking, I think a lot of the powerful weapons have faster, have more limited ammo capacity. I believe it's nighttime. I guess that's a bit of a random question, but I'm interested to hear your answer. What's your favorite time of day on the ring?
I don't even think I've been in nighttime yet, unless I have and I haven't noticed it.
Because I think my favorite is sunrise or sunset. I love the way the light glints off off the scenery when the sun's about to rise or set. Also, can these Marines follow me out here, please? I guess they all forgot they were my Marines. Here, follow my lead, Marines. Out the door we go. Come on. Come on, guys. Can they not get down the rock? They can't get down a rock, huh? Okay. Guess they're not coming with me. They just can't. They're stuck outside the exit door of the Spartan Core because they can't get down the goddamn rock. They can't jump down. I
also wonder why they added more Spartan Cores than you need, which made zero sense to me.
So I actually
everything fully upgraded, like they should make you find every single one.
So here's the thing: I figured this out because I didn't get all the Spartan Cores in my first playthrough because I just didn't. It was a much more relaxed first playthrough. My second playthrough was ultra, like, get everything 100% playthrough. My first playthrough was just kind of casual, doing what I wanted at my own pace kind of thing. But one of my commenters, one of my viewers commented saying, asking if there was a secret ability that, like a secret 6 equipment ability that you could unlock to upgrade, because he said he had a bunch of Spartan Cores lying around he had nothing to do with. And I checked, like, I actually looked up a guide and seeing how many Spartan Cores there were, and there were exactly 45, and then, I compared that number against the amount of Spartan Cores it takes to upgrade everything, and I ran the numbers. To upgrade a single one of the equipment pieces takes 9, because it takes, the 4 tiers are 1 Spartan Core, 2 Spartan Core, and then the remaining 2 are 3s. And then, so 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 plus 3 is 9. And then there's 5 equipment pieces, which totals 9 times 5, which is 45. But then I played through it, so I thought at first that he was just mistaken, that there was no discrepancy. But then I played through it again, and I got everything, and I'm like, wait, why do I have extra Spartan Cores? Like, mathematically, this makes no sense. There should not be any extra Spartan Cores lying around. So I was extremely confused. But then I played through it again recently to record footage for my video, and I finally figured it out. I finally figured out why there's a discrepancy between Spartan Cores. Put it simply, I'm sure you could deduce this, but it's glitched. The game's glitched. But it's not a random glitch, it's a specific Spartan Core. In Pelican Down, which is the mission where you're on the island and there's 3 anti-air guns you have to shoot down, there's one specific Spartan Core that's in the cave near where the hunters are, that for some reason gives you more, like, double the Spartan Cores you already had, and whatever you choose to upgrade with those Spartan Cores will automatically give you, it'll give you so like, if I want to upgrade level 3 on the grapple shot, after you get that Spartan core, it will upgrade the next 2 levels 3 and 4, even if you don't say it, like, even if you don't tell it to. I don't know why that happens. I honestly couldn't tell you. But because that happened during my second playthrough and my most recent one consistently. So I'm absolutely convinced it's that specific Spartan core that's glitched, and I'm very interested to finally get there in this series when we finally get to that mission to see if it happens there again. Because if it happens there, that's 3 times in a row, and at that point we have a pattern. If after 3 instances in a row, it glitches out in that exact same Spartan core, then at that point I think we have our answer, that it's that one that's glitched and not anything else. So, that was probably a much longer answer than you were looking for, but that's the reason why it seems like there's more Spartan cores than you need. But if it was functioning as intended, then you would need to collect all 45 Spartan cores to fully upgrade everything. So that's, well, thanks for coming to my TED Talk on Spartan cores and Halo Infinite.
Okay, I just dropped a battle rifle and it disappeared.
Alright, I'm gonna go take on Bip Bap, which is the guy you just took down. See how many problems he gives me. Are you still chasing that one Spartan core?
No, I killed those idiots. Somehow.
So what's your
Somehow
current...
finish that mission.
What's your current mission then?
Getting this tower and then I'll probably, stop.
Okay. So in that case,
we're close to an hour.
in that case, I say we end after I kill Bip Bap.
Okay.
That'll probably be a good stopping point. You get the tower, I kill Bip Bap, and you can do anything. If there's any other quick stuff you can do in the meantime, you can go mop that up while I take on Bip Bap.
Let's see how he fares against a Spartan.
Alright, Bip Bap, I'm here to challenge you. Let's see how... Oh, did he stick me? I don't... Okay, he didn't stick me, we're good. He did not stick me. Update, I have not been stuck. Wow, they are aggressive with their shock weapons, aren't they? They're real aggressive with those shock weapons. Alright, Bip Bap's dead. And now I just gotta clean up all the crew. Anyone else? Is that it? I got a checkpoint. Is that the whole thing? Oh no, this is some... What are they shooting at? Okay, that was it. Okay, Bip Bap's dead. That's the... I just got that HVT. Yeah, this is kind of what I mean when it says, like, when I say some things will be harder for us that will be hardest for them. Because it sounds like he had a really rough time with Bip Bap, whereas I just did that first try, so... It'll vary with each, with each of these things. Some will give us... Some will be easy, some will be hard for both of us. How long did it take you to get through Bip Bap?
Quite a bit of time.
I'm guessing it was all because of the shock weapons.
Yeah, it was just Bip Bap. He kept spamming me with like dodges, stupid shots. And stuff.
Yeah, he kept stunning, because I brought the Razorback, and he kept stunning my Razorback. But because my Marines were have godly aim, that didn't really matter.
Awesome.
So, which tower were you getting, out of curiosity?
I got the propaganda tower next to Barracuda Squad, and I just did Barracuda Squad as well. These are just not that hard. I just finished off fairly easily.
Okay. I think I'm actually...
I'm at a good stopping point.
I think I'm actually right near where... Because I think that's Barracuda Squad down... Or actually, is it Barracuda Squad or Bengal Squad? I'm not sure. I don't know. Well, either way, I'll just stop here. I just took out the tower so I can pause here.
Okay.
Alright. That was another good episode. Bit of a rough... We both had rough starts, but we still made some decent progress. So, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. This has been GamingMagic13.
in GroupUnicorn71.
I hope to see you all soon for the next episode of Halo Infinite Versus. Goodbye.